Welcome back to Leonard Brother Games. I'm David. Continuing on playing a little more Walking Dead here. So what I'm going to do first, I guess, pick up the peroxide. Because this is going to hurt. Oh boy. Yeah! Oh, and she drops the whole thing. And the effect there is pretty good, too, in terms of cauterizing the wound.
I'm good.
You hang in there, little girl. I did see an interesting
Now the fun part.
review on, in general, the character development and the differences in NPCs. An interesting thing that was on it's Game Show. You know, it's a spin-off of Idea Channel for PBS. So in here, the thread in here. And they were saying how people connected with Clementine, despite in the first season being an NPC, how the character between the two. Oh boy, yeah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I know I have to do it. I don't want to do it. I could not do this. She's just brave beyond belief right there. I know I could not do that myself. Man. Anyways, and how even in this scene you really have to sympathize with what's going on. Oh, this is just brutal uncomfortable. I'll probably have to put like a warning on the description if you are squeamish about trying to fix wounds like this. You may not want to watch. Oh yeah. Oh no. Anyways, this is for your own good. Oh, I know you don't want to do it, but it's for your own good. It was an interesting discussion on how good characters development is made and how it can turn out very horribly. There's games like Duke Nukem that have such stereotypical terrible characters that you just you don't empathize, you don't care about them. You just want them to die, which is the way I feel about as I said, on the Walking Dead series. The past few episodes, I just have not particularly been all that interested in, but here, this is heart-wrenching. I've never been, injured this badly, and don't want to be. Please be finished soon. Every time you have to do this is just more painful. Yeah, you done? You good? Okay? Yeah, alright. Drink that juice box. There we go. That feels better, right? Manages that up. And get the bandage. And quick time event. Stupid walkers, zombie. Kick it. But of course they call them crawlers, I guess. Get the rake. Get the rake. Get it. Yes, no. Come on. Kick. Get her off. Get off. Whew, okay. Now, rake. Hit him. That's right. Step. Come on. Okay. And head. Come on. Oh no, he's gonna get back up. No. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a bad ending. That's the only opportunity in quick time events that you die and you have to start over again. Initial attack. At least you don't completely lose lives and fall apart like I have in other games. It's not so good. So let's try this again. Alright, kick. a couple times. It's hard to even tell where the indicator is. It happens so quickly. Okay, grab the rake. Turn around. No, good grief. Turn. Look at the rake. Grab it. It doesn't give me enough time to do it. It's ridiculous. Okay, come on. Kick. Oh, good grief. These things happen so quickly. Come on, where? Grab it. Grab it. Stab. Okay, why'd you do that twice? Bizarre. Survive. Come on. Stab right in there and then grab the thing. Hammer. There we go. Hammer that face in. There we go. Okay. Whew. Damn. Why won't you just die? Whew. Problem solved.
What?
Huh.
How the hell did he get in here?
Little girl's tough as nails.
Still? Nah. Bitten.
Bitten. I never was. And you left me out here to die.
You patched yourself up?
Yeah, we did.
Did she steal from us?
This doesn't change a thing.
Did, and I'm sorry.
Anything does.
I did. I took stuff, and I'm sorry. I really am.
And you think you can trust her?
God damn it, don't even.
At least she was honest with you. I mean, come on.
If you were half as tough as this little girl. So just save it.
She's trying to survive, and you're not even gonna let her.
And I'll take a look at her arm.
About time.
Sneaking around out here. We better get inside.
Lurkers. I just think of lurkers, I think of StarCraft. They have those features. Am I supposed to... Okay. Hopefully the series gets a little more upbeat. Although I kind of doubt it because it is a lot. Doesn't happen. But at least in the last season there were a few positive.
This might hurt a little.
Positive.
How's she look?
Their suturing skills need some work, but otherwise, I say
Little kid. How should you have suturing skills? I mean, the fact that they're able to do anything.
if it was, the fever would have already set in, and her temperature would be through the roof.
That's right. Although, how many people have they really been able to study properly to figure out the effects of turning into a walker? You know, most people probably be too afraid to approach one, let alone be able to study it like that.
She did.
I was hurt and you weren't.
I was hurt, and you weren't helping.
Because we considered you a threat, which you were.
You couldn't have just done it separately from everybody else?
No, I'm not.
We put you in that shed out of concern for the safety of our loved ones. And then you escaped and persuaded my daughter to steal from us. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but there are a few things you
I hope so. Good grief.
Okay.
She isn't like you. You may not get that initially, but once you're around...
What, is she like superpowers or something?
Understand. If she knew how bad the world is, what it's really like out there, she would cease to function. She's my little girl. She's all I have left, and I would ask that you stay.
Imagine if someone were that protected to Clementine, she wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff on her own.
She needs to grow up sometime.
You do not know what she... Rebecca was
Just being honest, come on.
with someone else. That your being here was no accident. I guess we'll find out. But one thing I know for sure, you are not to
You've been honest this entire time. She could have lied about, you know, not giving the stuff up
away from my daughter.
and being bitten by the dog, and it's like,
Hey, brought you some food if you're hungry.
all right, it's pretty nice. It's like porridge.
That's gonna leave one hell of a scar.
Better than losing it.
Say that again. Scars? They're way cooler than stumps.
Nick comes in.
Definitely.
doing here? Kind of hard to talk over this just because of the character interaction.
Sorry for
You know, for
dick out there.
having
Aggro and
commentary, even though it's kind of the point of the series.
He's been known to go off every once in a while. Don't hold it against him.
yeah, I guess we all have our moments.
It's okay.
Protecting your friends. I get it.
She would have done the same thing.
I just we had a bad experience once.
We've all had back.
We've all had bad experiences.
Nick lost his mom. We took care of someone who got bit.
It was my fault.
It was...
Kind of wonder how people would really react in these kind of situations.
We thought we could...
I don't think I could make it very long,
And then she turned.
either physically or emotionally.
She got attacked.
You know,
There was nothing we could
don't know about anybody else, but
Anyway, hopefully you understand.
in my comfort zone. I don't think it's anyone's comfort zone, but let's see. Yeah, I do.
I do. Yeah.
What's your plan?
So, since you're pretty much on your own, what's your plan?
Okay, moving on.
Thinking about moving on.
So you can't stay here.
If you want. Okay, let yourself heal up. Take some time to sort things out.
Nobody else wants you to stay here.
Do you think everyone else will be okay with it?
They'll just have to deal with it. So,
It's strange. They give you these options earlier on, at least to talk with everybody
mind me asking.
and convince them to work with them.
I mean, I assume what happened.
But it seems to play out the same way no matter what. The same people are the ones that end up being on your side. So, I don't know why.
You made it on your own for so long. Maybe you did.
Other people took care of me, if that's what you're asking.
I was just curious on how you made it this far.
I just tried to stay with good people and not do anything dumb.
Good advice.
Hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
Let's see.
My parents went on vacation and left me with a babysitter. And they never came back. We went to Savannah to find them, but they were already dead.
Well, Lee saw them and told you about
I'm sorry to hear that.
yourself. But still. Lee.
This man found me and took care of me. We met up with other survivors and we all tried to make it. But it didn't work.
Of course, at the end of the last season, when Lee turns into a walker, he tells you either to shoot him and put him out of his misery,
And I keep my hair short.
or just leave him there to be chained up.
Happened to me.
And it cuts away as soon as she fires if you tell it to shoot him. So,
Something that happens to everyone.
not really sure if he gets hit or not because it doesn't show him dead permanently.
Well, it sounds like he was a real good guy.
Not that he's gonna, hopefully not come back as a walker and mess things up later on in this season. Hopefully not. That would be horrible.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm out there standing watch, and I can't help but notice this place is lit up like a goddamn beacon in the
We
middle.
talked to Alvin earlier,
Now get your winks while you can, because we're going fishing at first light.
which I think it did.
Monkeys for dinner?
Can't remember everybody's name in this section. Although it seems like at the end of this, you kind of leave this group behind, so it's not that big a deal. Although a lot of the things that Lee ends up doing, I think particularly influence her decisions later on, at least it's
Still here.
proper parental example. He has these opportunities to take advantage of people. Like there's a huge store, at least a huge van full of food, and so Lee and Clementine decide not to take from it.
Someone else.
And everybody else is like, well, this is food, people let it out.
Don't talk to me
Like that. Ooh, yeah.
Pull some shit on me. Husband,
You should watch your language if you're going to be a mom.
you should
That's right.
if you know what's good for you.
Who's
Just
big?
needed some help.
Well, you got it. Now go.
Yeah.
Whose baby is it?
It's Excuse me?
Just evil look.
Heavens, whose is it?
You shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, let's say it. You should be nicer to me.
Probably think about being nicer to
I
him.
know secrets about you.
That's just my advice.
I knew you were going to be a fucking problem.
It's kind of like the Magnuson from Sherlock of the series. She's able to figure these things out because no one expects her to be listening in, putting the pieces together. When she does, ooh boy, she's got dirt.